Alright, the first non-blue deck that I've built in a long time, Lathril, Blade of the Elves. I really like elf decks, as you all have probably seen from my channel. I just like how I like their synergies, I like how well they swarm. Yeah, she seemed like a lot of fun, so I decided to go on ahead and build her. Go through creatures first, like I always do. Pretty hefty chunk. This is going to be definitely different from my other decks, and I'm still learning how to play it. It is Commander Aggro, so it's a little bit out there. Allosaurus Shepherd, Arbor Elf, Beast Whisperer, Birchlore Rangers. Card is amazing, especially when I get Nettle Sentinel out. Boreal Druid. This Altered Dark Confidant that I got from an old coworker and friend at my local game store. Bob Poole painting Bob. Yeah! Deathrite Shaman. Elves of Deep Shadow. I really need to get the foil of that. Archdruid. I am not running a whole lot of Lords, but I am running a couple because of all the ways, how easy it is to, like, you know, give -1/-1 to all creatures until end of turn or something. Elves cry when they see cards like that. So I'm running a few Lords. Speaking of that, Elvish Champion. Elvish Harbinger. Mystic. Elvish Reclaimer. Very good card. Pay 2, tap, sack a land, go find your cradle. Elvish Visionary. A lot of value just from bouncing her and playing her and bouncing her and playing her. Yep. Elvish War Master to get some more tokens. Eternal Witness. Why is this a freaking human? Like, seriously. Should be an elf. F-U? Whatever it is. Gnarl Root Trapper. Jeez. Heritage Druid, of course. Imperious Perfect, another one of the Lords, another way to make tokens. I'm tripping over my words, and I still have one more of these videos to make. Oh no! Jaspera Sentinel. I mean, taps down those tokens that I made that turn to add mana, so whatever. Jiraga Tree Speaker. I have almost got her. I was one level away from having her at level 5. I'll get there one day. Yanavar. Lysalana Huntmaster, very strong. Nettle Sentinel, of course, Priest of Titania. Quarian Ranger, Realm Walker, Vizier of the Menagerie for Elves. Skemthar Shadow Sage is one of the win cons. It's 4 mana, but, I mean, when it ETBs, each opponent loses X, where X is the number of elves I control. Or if I'm really screwed over, I can gain X life instead. So, and I have ways to bounce things and abuse the hell out of them, so. Sky Shroud Ranger. Tajuru Preserver. I've got a friend who plays Turgrid, and, you know, another friend who plays Marin, although that's more in the competitive realm. But anyway, Temur Sabertooth, of course, and Firewood Symbiotes. That's that. Let's move on to the enchantments. Not enchantments, artifacts. Birthing Pod. Turn those tokens into a useful 1-drop. Turn a 1-drop that I don't need into a Priest of Titania or Tajuru Preserver or value. Cloudstone Curio. Extreme value. Lotus. Nice Proxy Crypt that I picked up. A not nice Proxy Mox Diamond. I need to get one that looks, you know, that's not just a piece of paper. I do own 2 Mox Diamonds and another nice Mox Diamond Proxy, but that's in another deck. But anyway, Soul Ring. Throw in the God Pharaoh. Because, duh. Let's see. Enchantments. Dark Tutelage. This deck needs draw power, so I'm running a lot of ways to just burn through cards really quickly. Earthcraft. of course. Elvish Guidance, because who doesn't want a 4th Cradle? Guardian Project. Phyrexian Arena. Prowess of the Fair. I'm testing that out right now. We'll see. Whenever another non-token elf is put into my grave from the battlefield, I can create a 1/1 elf warrior. So, we'll see. I do have a handful of cards that I'm considering for the deck anyway. Quest for Renewal. Just cheaper Seedborn Muse. And Sylvan Anthem. Yet another Lord. And just being able to scry whenever I have a green creature enter, can just help me filter through my deck. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but this deck spams. Instance, I'm actually not running much in the way of interaction anymore. Well, what I mean anymore. In this deck. It's Golgari aggro. I mean, I either win or I cry. Ad nauseum. Astrophy. got the metal one. Beast Within. Court of Calling. Oh hey, go grab your cradle. Elven Ambush. Go for the throat. Heartless Act. Very cool new removal spell from Ikoria. Heroic Intervention. Of course, Nature's Claim. Vampiric Tutor. And Worldly Tutor. Sorceries. Demonic Tutor. Diabolic Intent. Elvish Promenade. Finale. Glimpse of Nature. This card really comes in handy with like Earthcraft and Friends. There's a lot of different ways to just like quickly draw through the deck, or spam a bunch of tokens and then go Finale, or just throw a bunch of cards on the board and win with Throne of the God Pharaoh. I mean, there's a lot to do with this deck, and thankfully it doesn't necessarily need Lathril, which is a first for me. Zenith. Grim Tutor. As soon as they give us an Imperial Tutor reprint, I'll probably swap these out. Or honestly, I might find a card to cut for it. We'll see. Natural Order. Pact of the Serpent. Very nice card. Alright, on to my lands. I think I'm running 30. Ancient Tomb. Ancient Ziggurat. Bayou. Bloodstained Mire. Bajuka Bog. Cavern. Command Tower. Darkboar Pathway. 3 forests. Cradle. Gilt Leaf Palace. Anawara Wastes. Thought for some reason I had a foil. Anyway, Marsh Flats. Misty Rain Forest. Overgrown Tomb. Polluted Delta. Prismatic Vista. Shizo Death Storehouse. Mainly to give Lathril fear as well as menace. 3 swamps. Weaker Cavern of Souls, Unclaimed Territory. Undergrowth Stadium. Urborg. Burning Catacombs. Windswept Heath. Wooded Foothills. And Yavimaya. There are a handful of cards that I am very interested in trying out in the deck. Problem has been finding space. So I will show you those now. Once I find them again. Okay, so Azuri, really almost completely just for the regenerate, but I mean, once I have a whole lot of mana, which this deck can easily make, then it's another win con. Benefactor's Draft. Untap all my stuff, draw a card. Vitalize, untap all my stuff, draw a card. Eldritch Evolution, because there, as you saw, there are a bunch of creatures in there that are very low CMC, but also very important. Forever Young, very interesting one. Kind of a way to get stuff back after I've lost it all. Like if I have a Guardian project on the board and a way to make a whole lot of mana, and I can just throw all the creatures that are in my grave on top and then draw a card and blah, 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 blah. And Mobilize, untap all your stuff. So yeah, those are the cards I am considering. It's just hard to find space. And yeah, that's that.